Greetings. It's Sea of Stars. We're gonna check it out. Now, I played the demo for this, like when they released it before the game came out, and I thought it was cool. There's a lot I could say about this, but I'm just gonna play it. Please do not expect a full playthrough. Alright, Dale. So this is from the people who made The Messenger, which I thought was a pretty good game. Pretty great at times. And then, you know, I had some, weirdly, I love Metroidvanias, but it didn't quite do it for me by the end. But one of the reasons I wanted to check this out is the music and the visuals. Please keep in mind, though, I just got done playing Final Fantasy XVI, and my RPG quota for the year has been filled. So maybe I'll only play this one time, maybe I'll play it on my own, maybe I'll do pre-records, I don't know. But I wanted to at least check it out and put it on the channel, you know, one time. So here it is. Welcome to the Great Archives Adventure. I suppose curiosity brought you here, an important trait to be sure. I am the Archivist, an immortal versed in the ways of alchemy. Perhaps you knew that already. After spending millennia cataloging the many events of countless timelines, I decided to return here to mull over everything I had seen. In my musings about the stories that fill these books and scrolls, I had a recent epiphany. It seems that in my haste, I may have overlooked the very thing I was hoping to find. As such, there is one special story I wish to revisit, one deserving of a witness. And should the mists of time allow a slight alteration, I believe the ray of hope that was once offered may yet bloom. Is that guy meat? So walk with me tonight, and we will explore a tale of high adventure, of magic and deceit, of friendship and wonder, but mostly a tale of heroism. One that I believe will offer valuable insight in the search for a resolution to the thrones of the Fleshmancer. Now I remain a bit lost amidst all these timelines and their subtle variations. But I know just the one to make for a perfect starting point. Let us see what we find in there. Ah yes, our story begins in a world visited by the Fleshmancer generations prior, causing much turmoil and leaving a mark that is yet to be fully cleansed. Somewhere on Evermist Island, two brave children of the solstice are on their way to meet with an immortal spirit. In order to become fully fledged solstice warriors, they will need to learn how to use magic without using magic. What does that mean? I just processed that sentence. I'm like, wait, what? I've heard this game, so the chatter around this game from my purview has been interesting, because I've heard it called everything from masterpiece to midsterpiece. And of course, I want to, you know, make up my own mind. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do that without playing the whole fucking thing. But I want to at least see if I like the first couple hours. We made it to the mountain trail. So far, so good. So the Elder Mist lives somewhere here, huh? Do you think it's just another test? Could be. It sure beats sitting at the academy. And sewing. Yeah, I'm sure glad that's over with. Apply yourselves, for the will you weave into it shall be your sole defense in times of the greatest need. While the lessons taught here may appear to be lost on you, something deep inside is compelled to learn. Haha. Hey, the sun will be setting soon. We should prepare to set up camp. So, I remember enjoying the demo. I've seen some people say that the combat doesn't hold up fully, like all the way through the game, and I didn't read too much into, like, reviews and stuff, but that's just one of the things that I kind of saw on the outset. Because, like, you know, Of course I want to read what people have to say, otherwise do I want to invest like 30 hours of my life into a video game? But one of the cool things about the combat system, it's like a Mario RPG timed kind of thing where you know, if you press the button at the right time, things happen. I like that. But, okay, obviously the first thing I want to mention is the Chrono Trigger connection, which is that Yasunori Mitsuda did like 10 songs for this. He is one of my favorite composers of music of all time. And I know that they were going for that, like, 16-bit SNES RPG thing. And it's clear to see, even in the visuals. Sunball. Gorgeous video game, by the way. Just a dead end, how about you? Nothing of note, but the way to the top is definitely through here. The sun is setting. Come over, I'll get a fire going. I'll be right there. Can't wait for more tomato clubs. But I've seen some people say that this is their game of the year. And even, you know, even if it doesn't end up being, like, a timeless classic like Chrono Trigger, it's nice to see that stuff like this is being made. It's nice to, play a turn-based combat game, because people think that that's, you know, there are people who are like, no one wants turn-based combat. I do. I like turn-based combat. Not every game do I want turn-based combat, but once in a while. I also like RPGs that have a good pacing. Well, I mean, doesn't everyone? But I like RPGs that don't end up just extending their gameplay just for the sake of it, and like have a very definitive middle, beginning and end. I know I'm being a little vague. If game too long is bad, I know I say that all the time, but I'm just saying, I like when a game is brisk. Chrono Trigger is the perfect RPG length for me. And I love Final Fantasy 6 and 7 and 9. Those games are like 40 to 45 hours. Skies of Arcadia is even longer. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not crazy about in regards to like random battles, but I still can do it if the game has a good pacing and interesting environments to explore. So I can do a 40-hour RPG. Hell, I did Dragon Quest XI. That's 100 hours. I did. And I enjoyed that game. Maybe not all 100 the same, but it was great. Anyway. Doesn't beat the face you made the first time you tried smashing a sunball. I can still hear the headmaster gloating. As I said, whether by paying attention in class or by recklessly attempting to hit a projectile with your open palm, you will learn the first rule of solar magic. To be fair, you did learn. Oh yeah, well that one only took once. You ever miss those years? Before training, just being kids, always daydreaming about getting in trouble. And making mistakes. I'm sorry, Valerie. It's not Valaire, is it? I mean, it could be. Leave a comment, let me know. I didn't mean... That's okay. I understand why he wouldn't want to join us after what happened. It's just... I wish he had said goodbye, you know? After 10 years of not seeing his face, just to know that he's alright. And that's why we're still friends. Oh. Why did we have to get ahead of ourselves anyway? Oh, Garl. Gorl! 10 years ago in the village of Mooncradle. Wait, this is a flashback within a flashback? Oh, it's more of a story, so it's not a flashback. This is the Switch version, by the way. My weapon will be something that hits really hard. And I'll pick a fast one. We'll be unstoppable. Imagine all the wonders we'll find after we leave Evermist Island. I want to see the sleeper. What's that? That's the chat. When watching me play Slay the Spire. You never heard of the sleeper? Stories say it's a giant serpent and it's been sleeping curled up around the mountain since even before there were traveling historians to record it. No way. Sure is. It's super dangerous too, but don't worry, it can't wake up. Why not? Apparently there's holes in the mountain, and the wind blows through them, that plays a melody that keeps it asleep. Someone's gonna fill the holes, and this thing's gonna fucking destroy the world, isn't it? Whoa. I wanna see it too. It's the bell. Elena and Brewgraves are back. Quick, maybe we can catch them before they go to the academy. If you've watched my stuff for a while, you know how I feel about RPGs. And why some of my favorite games are RPGs. And why I have a hard time playing newer RPGs as well. I know there's a lot of good ones I've missed out on. But for a genre I wouldn't consider my favorite, most of my... not most, but a good chunk of my, like, top 25 are JRPGs. Skies of Arcadia, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger. So I do love them, and it's a genre, like, I feel Final Fantasy 16 almost did it for me. It was so close, and it was still really great, but there's so much I wish it would have done a little bit better. Hey there, younglings. Are you still playing in that little cave down below? But again, if you're new to this and you're just watching because you've started watching recently, or you know, you found the channel somehow, I don't know how, but, and you don't know these things, that's why I reiterate, and that's why this is a lot of repetition of information. I like to give a little context as to how I may feel about this game and why I like the way it looks. I'm sure I will ramble more when things are like, combat is happening and stuff. But, let me talk about what's here. So, love the lighting, love the pixel art. I didn't expect cutscenes. Kind of unexpected. There you are. Playing in your secret hideout again. We were training. I think I can use magic now. Is that so? Let's see it then. Whoa. Come closer, Zale. Open your palm and concentrate. What about you, Valerie? Have you been training too? Every day, I bet I'm stronger than you now. Ha, I'm sure you are. Come here then. Yeah! Whoa, easy now. I can't report to the headmaster if you knock me out. That was awesome, Zale. You did it. Solstice warriors. If you are done with your babysitting duties, I would hear your report. Right away, headmaster. Can we go too? Believe me, once you enter Zenith Academy, you'll wish you hadn't. Let's go, Brewgraves. Brewgraves. I want to say Brewgraves. Hey, the full moon is out. Want to go to the Forbidden Cavern again? We tried already, I can't open it. Last time we decided maybe the full moon could make the rune more sensitive. I'm sure it'll work. And Moraine will be so impressed. He'll take you two in for training right away, and then we'll finally be allowed to leave this island. What if he gets mad and delays our training instead? Nah, no way. Well, we can worry about that after I open it. I mean, if I open it. Alright, let's go. I don't know which songs are specifically Mitsuda, and I believe the composer that isn't Mitsuda, there may be more than one, might be going for a similar style. I mean, even the sound font is... To me, it's almost a little reminiscent of a mix between Chrono Trigger and a little bit of Cross as well. Maybe not so much Cross, never mind. Yeah, maybe a little bit, I don't know. Is this not the Forbidden Cavern? One of the things I really appreciate is, people who didn't grow up with Chrono Trigger playing it, like, now for the first time, and being like, I heard this game was amazing, but, like, how could it live up to that hype? And then it does. It may not for everyone, but, King K, a YouTuber, said that he played it for the first time recently, and that he really loved it. And that warmed my cold, dead heart. The Celestial Willow was a gift from the Great Eagle, always treat it with respect. My one regret... Well, I may have several. Or no regrets. That's up to you. But one of my regrets in life is not finishing Xenoblade. Because I know that that game was supposedly like a fucking 10 out of 10 for so many people. And I really enjoyed it. It was just... There was something very MMO-y about the gameplay. And it was a little bit overwhelming because I felt like as I was going through it, as much as I was enjoying it, it almost felt like there was no end in sight. And it's a shame too, because the story was getting pretty interesting. So again, it's a regret. But that's... I'm weird with RPGs. Even Final Fantasy 16, as much as I was enjoying it in spots, there were other parts of me that were like, alright, I'm gonna stream it tonight, and we're gonna make progress. And then there would be like a full stream of just, like, me doing fetch quests. And then one cool event, maybe. So, RPGs are a very strange... I have a strange relationship with them. Which is why I'm probably not going to be seeing this one through to its end. But I got a key for it, and, oh, I love this overworld. And I was happy to, at least check it out, like, once. Because, again, the demo was pretty awesome. So, I mean, consider this first impressions more than anything. If it ends up winning me over and I end up playing it, like, in full, that would be great, too, but I don't even know where I'm gonna find that time. I need to clone me. I need to become Five Guys. We made it. Time to stop for a snack. What? I'm not hungry. Yeah, we just left a few minutes ago. Look, it's not a real adventure if you don't eat a snack on the road. Plus, I made something special for the occasion. Here. Blob, blob, blob. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, no kidding. Glad you like it. It's the jam. I used a bit of sap from the Celestial Willow. You can get in trouble for that. Only if you tell. Haha. Alright, how do I do this? Maybe like Erlina showed me? Try opening your palm and concentrating. You got this, Valerie. Wow. I knew it. It worked. I did it. I finally did it! So what now? The headmaster must have heard the bell ring. Do we just wait for him to show up? Might as well enter. It can be our first adventure. Yeah, and then the headmaster will know we're not afraid. This is exciting. Let's go. I have a story about opening your palm and concentrating, and it has nothing to do with masturbation. Well, only a little bit. I'll wait until there's less of a story segment, and then I will tell the story. It's from school back in the day. I thought Evermist Island was safe. Guess that's only true for Moon Cradle. We should go back. They look dangerous. Yeah, good call. Watch out, there's another one. This is bad. We're surrounded. Maybe try to use your powers? We're not ready for this. I don't know. Just try. Okay, let me focus. Why did I laugh at that? My eye! It really hurts! I can't see! There's no escape. About to attack again. So it was you. As resourceful as you are, reckless, I see. Headmaster, Garl needs help. You will never see out of that eye again. Like anyone born in Moon Cradle, a regular kid, what Garl needs is to not concern himself with the affairs of the Solstice Warriors. Huh? I'm really sorry, Headmaster. It was all my idea. Hey. Be thankful that the only cost of this lesson was an eye, young lad. As for the two of you, if you're so eager to receive training, I shall oblige. Follow me. Make sure to treat the wound and soothe the poor kid. He's not the complaining type, but if the pain seems to return, please send for me. Understood, Headmaster. You will not see your friend for a very long time. If you have any parting words, speak them now. Can he come stay with us? How long is very long? Like a week? Ah, the eagerness of youth. It takes years to properly train Solstice Warriors. Years? No way. But your friends have much to learn. I would suggest that you use that time to reflect upon what happened today. With any luck, it will help you forget any ideas of getting involved with a burden that is not yours to bear. Guys, don't forget about me. Never. We'll train really hard. Maybe it won't take so long. What a gorgeous video game this is to look at. Listen, I like 3D realistic graphics. I like that fucking Octo-Cock Traveler stuff. I like the way that looks too. That's a really, cool style for a lot of games. But man, when a game does pixel art really well, it's nice to see. You know, there's so many types of games for everyone out there. And it's nice that there's games that look like this still being made. As an option, as a treat. Welcome to Zenith Academy. In this ancient place of knowledge, you will learn everything you need to know in order to become true Solstice Warriors. Warriors. We've been waiting for this for so long. When do we start? Tomorrow. Though I believe a proper introduction is in order. Careful now. Welcome to the classroom in the sky. Whoa, it's beautiful. Feeling a weird resonance like when I opened the forbidden cavern. Good on you for noticing that. Getting closer to the stars helps new recruits get acquainted with their innate magic. It shows great promise that you were able to feel it before, and Zale too, from what Erlina told me. It was just a small burst. I have no idea how much potential they have. It's probably for the best. Now, in the many years you will spend at Zenith Academy, you will learn about the duties incumbent upon the Solstice Warriors, of the magic you are destined to wield and the evils it is meant to cleanse. We'll learn how to fight too, right? Naturally. You will spend your days training and studying, but most importantly, sewing. Sewing? It sounds boring. Oh, I can assure you that it is. A mandatory task nonetheless. All those who would join our order begin by weaving their will into an enchanted piece of fabric, the staple of the Solstice Warrior. It is their most prized possession, guaranteeing light in the darkest places, and a measure of protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. You must learn your duties, train until you cannot feel your limbs, and then train some more. Once both your body and mind are ripe with potential, you will create a magic piece of fabric worthy of the very stars. You will then be sent out beyond the Forbidden Cavern to meet with the Elder Mist, for it alone may officially grant the title of Solstice Warrior. Sewing, I understand it is not what you were hoping for, but it is what is required of you for the time being. Years of sewing. That will be all for today. You will be spending a lot of time in these halls, so you should make yourselves at home. To your left is the training room. You're able to go there first thing in the morning. Just above the way is the way to my chambers. It is off limits, of course. And to the right are dormitories and stuff. Feel free to look around. Go to sleep when you're ready. So, we're playing the flashback. Like, so, okay. Yeah. Well, Chrono Trigger's opening, this is not. Let me just go ahead and compare this to one of the best games ever created, no problem. But I understand. I mean, there's different strokes for different folks, you know? And getting acquainted with a school sounds fun, too. Not for me, but, you know, for some, maybe. But no, I'm busting chops. You know? Chops? Busted them. But yeah, no, I mean, it's establishing their whole training regimen and stuff. Good morning, fellas. Brugaves. Brugavs? So you'll be our trainer. I wish. Arlena and I are leaving tomorrow, but the headmaster was kind enough to let us make your first day special. Are you ready for training? You bet. That's what I like to hear. I reckon these should be well suited for the two of you. Alright, let's get to work. Climb the ladder, go down the ladder. Up the ladder, down the ladder, up the ladder, down the ladder. 99, 100, that's it for today. You did great. Feel free to take a break. Arlena will see you on the terrace whenever you're ready. Oh, there you are, ready to learn magic. It should feel as if something was scratching an itch far away. Something. You must focus on the sensation and compel it. I think it's working. Hey, you startled me. I almost had it. Now mine's gone too. It's okay, just breathe slowly. Try to release only when you feel its current passing in front of you. If your timing is true, it will manifest on 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I felt it. It tickles. Right there. You just did the hardest part. I'm sure your training will go well, but one more thing. No matter what the headmaster teaches you, remember that this is your life. And, Erlina, since you're done onboarding our new recruits in the ways of magic, I'll provide the briefing for your next assignment. I'll try the sewing kit now. I feel like this could have been done in a montage. Making a magic piece of fabric. I mean, it is a montage, it's just a slower one. No idea what shape to even make. At least the headmaster said we wouldn't get it right the first time. Well, I'm bored. Me too. What are you doing? I'll just walk around a bit. Okay, we're walking around a bit. You keep saying that, but the Fleshmancer left our realm for good when the Dweller of Strife was destroyed. So why can't they have a normal life? And you know the three of us can take the one on Wraith Island. We don't need them. Prudence, Erlina. There is no telling what threats we may face in the future. Zale and Valerie were brought to Mooncradle by the Great Eagle. It is not the place of the headmaster to question such things, and neither is it yours. So how much is enough? What about Moyara? What about the twins? Brew games! Do not judge a sacrifice you cannot begin to comprehend. This conversation is over. They will study here while you carry on your investigation. On the first eclipse, after their training is complete, they will join us for the cleansing. Learn as much as you can until then. And so they trained and they sewed for days and then for months. Oh, this seems so boring, going up the ladder and down the ladder. Focus and then release. The longer a dweller something. Sorry, I didn't mean to press that button. Let one grow for too long and you have a world eater on your hands. I think I understand what it was trying to say. Against such a foe, even a legion of solstice warriors would be helpless. Since delaying only increases the chances of a world eater, Cleansings always target the strongest dweller known to us. Headmaster, if dwellers are immune to our magic, then how can we fight them? That is why cleansings are always performed during a total eclipse. In these moments only, the dweller's weaknesses are exposed. How many dwellers are left? Just the one, known as the Dweller of Woe, but we cannot know for sure. The Fleshmancer just may have planted other seeds of evil before leaving our world. Thus, we must always remain vigilant. Headmaster? Yes, Zale? What happened with the Dweller of Strife, and who's Moyara? That will be all for today. A few weeks later, a sound in the night. Zale, wake up! Valerie, what is it? I think I heard a voice coming from the entrance. What time is it? Who cares? Let's go check it out. Alright. Is this the entrance? Yep. Hey, look. Oh, smells good. There's a note. Ice cream's so tasty. Dear Zale and Valerie, if you're reading this, it probably means I got caught. I'm writing this as a failsafe, but I hope to see you in person. I made cookies filled with the celestial willow jam you liked. Keep reading. I'm doing everything I can to be ready to leave when you graduate. In the meantime, I hope your training is going well. Oops, now the platform is almost up and I can see Moraine is there waiting for me. He looks very angry. I will try to drop the jar without him noticing. I guess that means I won't be able to try to visit again, but I'm thinking of you every day and can't wait. Hope you like the cookies. Your friend until the end of time, Garl. Garl's the best. Let's go up on the disc to eat the cookies. These cookies are amazing. I can't believe Garl was just there. I miss him so much. Seems well, at least, after what happened in the Forbidden Cavern. Knowing him, I bet he smiled it away the next day. You're probably right. We can't let something like this happen ever again. At this rate, it feels like we'll never sow something good enough for the Elder Mist. It will happen, we just have to keep on training hard. And so they trained and they sowed for years. And then they trained and they sowed some more. Until one day, a knock at the door. Zale, that's the one. I can feel it too, hold on. Alright, I think I got it too. Let's go see the headmaster. It only took years, young dude. Make no mistake, I understand what this intro is doing. I get it. Completely. I just think that for this early in the game, I am, I kind of wanted to do a little more fighting and get into the world a little bit. I also keep comparing it mentally to Chrono Trigger, but I think that's also because in the advertising with Mitsuda and like some of the conversation around the game, it's like this is an homage to Chrono Trigger. So I can't help but compare. Headmaster, we think we're ready. Why yes, the tingling- I'm also a curmudgeon. Why yes, the tingling of magic in the air has been building up for a few weeks now. Congratulations. Moving forward, there will be no more sewing. I can deal with that. It will soon be time for you to leave on your journey to meet the Elder Mist. But before we get to that, Zenith Academy has one more challenge for you. Our visitors just arrived. Perfect timing. Now you've both grown pretty strong. Hey, it's good to see you. Erlina and Brugaves are here to help you review the basics of combat. Check in with them. No. Timing your hits and blocks is important. Are you sure you don't want to review this? Skip. Looks like you know what you're doing. Damage types in MP management are key to survival. When enemies prepare spells, you must do everything you can to prevent them. If you follow your senses, you can try dealing... Alright, I'm just not gonna read this out loud. Some spells will also demand magic damage to break. You can sense your MP is a bit low. Keep up the pace in battle, you must remember to regenerate MP. Let's build it back up a bit. Hit me with normal attack now. You got some MP back by attacking. That's cool. Pace your spells in normal attacks, got it. Combo energy. When you have enough, you can spend combo points to perform powerful actions. They cost no MP, are lost after battle. Never hesitate to use them. Like the battle system. Over the years, Zenith Academy has tested you in many ways. It will now test you one last time. Have you prepared your vows? You go first, Zale. Okay. So that I may use my agility to cleanse this world and protect my companions, I will enter the world as a blade dancer. I chose the curved blade as it will not hinder my speed or reflexes. Welcome, Blade Dancer. Come on, Valerie, I did it. Now it's your turn. So that I may use my strength to inspire hope and eradicate evil, I will become a battle monk. I chose the staff, for it won't break no matter how hard I strike. Today you must demonstrate mastery of everything Zenith Academy has taught you. Your final challenge awaits below. Before I forget, here's a little something to keep your health full. Tomato clubs. Permanent. Oh. We're learning the basics of CQC. Oop. Didn't time it properly. Go. I'm a big fan of RPGs like this that don't have random battles. Even if like a battle, like an enemy is just on the screen, and you can see it before you fight it, and then like it, you know, it engages combat. For some reason that just, even psychologically, just feels better to me. I gotta learn that timing. I know, like, there's people that have nostalgia for random battles as well. And I don't mind it when I'm playing a game and, like, I get into the game, but yeah, I just prefer seeing enemies on the map. I haven't even been to the other side of the Forbidden Cavern yet. How could they understand? So you don't think we should at least try to explain? You've seen how strong they are. Word will be a walk in the park. Let's see them off, then. Word? Weird. 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 My name is Gato, and I have metal joints. Beat me up for 15 silver points. Really gotta pay attention to those animations. I mean, you learn as you go. Interesting little musical thing happening here. Physical attack, magical attack, mana points. Physical, defense. Maybe we'll do, physical up. And hit points. Why not? I don't know. Who fuck knows? I don't know. Too early in the game. Congratulate, you have been trained well. Return now to your headmaster. Congratulations, Zale and Valerie. You've learned everything Zenith Academy had to teach you. We did it. In record time, too, you must now learn of our ultimate power, the ability to use magic without using magic. But that knowledge is for the Elder Mist to impart. Come, the villagers have gathered to celebrate your departure. It is on special days such as this one that the citizens of Mooncradle are reminded of the importance of their duties. Where's Garl? I don't see him. Many years ago, Zale and Valerie were delivered to us by the Great Eagle. Deliveries on 2 solstices in a row to boot. A very rare occurrence. Oh, I remember Gran was so happy to get to meet 2 more before she passed. I miss Gran. All of you have come together to nurture and protect them, just like your ancestors have done for so many children of the solstice before. Zale and Valerie, step forward so that the good people of Mooncradle might gaze upon those who will soon join the ranks of the solstice warriors. This parading is ridiculous. Oh, let the villagers have their fun. It's all they get. So you're okay with this now? You know I'm not. Now cheer with me as we send these young heroes out across the Forbidden Cavern to meet the Elder Mist. Hooray! To the gate! What do we do? I want to see Garl before leaving. Guess we have to just play along for now. Fingers crossed that we can come back after meeting this Elder Mist. Fingers and toes. So is this how it started? I wonder? Zale, Valerie, you must undertake this journey on your own now. We will not fail, Headmaster. Go now through the Forbidden Cavern and atop the mountain trail to seek audience with the Elder Mist. Learn how to use magic without using magic, and you shall then enter the world as true Solstice warriors. May Luana's might protect you. May Solan's light guide you. Here, this should keep you fed for a little bit. If your adventure feels a little tough, you could take a look at these. Lighter challenge or looking to push yourself to the max, relics offer a range of options. There's bound to be more to find. Remember to keep an eye out for merchants. Selling any valuables you find will keep you well fed and well equipped. Wherever your adventure takes you, you must remember your first assignment. After the Elder Mist sends you out into the world, you must secure passage to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. And to keep on training, for a dire cleansing awaits us. I still can't believe he wants them fighting a Dweller already. That's Moraine for you. We weren't much older the first time, yeah, but we'll find a way. Safe journeys, and may you cleanse this world. Wait, I want that treasure chest. Oh, there's two of them! I want them! So that's either going to take us directly to where we were before the flashback happened, or we're going to be on a world map. We're on a world map. Can't go back. Yeah, that was weird. Like, I feel I'm gonna play backseat dev, and I don't know what it is to make a video game. I've played a lot of games. So here's what I'll say. In a slight critique, I feel like some of the earlier training stuff could have been handled a little more quickly. Because you get to do, like, 3 quick battles, and then you're going through this whole sequence, which is fine, but I mean, when you start a game, you want to really grab the players from the beginning. I feel like going through a complete little first area, like that little rocky area where you fought a couple times before the flashback, maybe a little bit more of that, and then maybe a little bit more, you know, like speeding up, like so it's more of a montage of the training before we get to this area. I mean, it's established the world, it established the training. That's cool. Please note, I am but one opinion, and I am not, I'm not saying I hate the game. He hates it. No, no, no. In fact, game's pretty neat. But yeah, I mean, of course, for me, like, when you first play a game, there's so much riding on that intro. I even think about, like, Secret of Mana, which is, a different type of RPG. But Secret of Mana grips you because you get a little story about that sword, and at this point I'm just comparing apples to oranges, but let me postulate, please. Just for a minute. I just want to postulate. You get the sword, well, you fall off the log, you know, then you get the sword pretty much immediately, and then you have a whole series of, like, battles to get you into the game, and then you find out, like, oh, you've been banished from the village, and then you go on your adventure. Now, I know this is a different game, I know it's trying to tell a different story, but I'm just thinking about, in my mind, I'm thinking about, like, different ways to start a video game like this. It's interesting. That's a cool relic. However, I'll tell you what, I'll share what I liked about the intro. I thought it established the characters, you know, back at the training area pretty nicely. And now I know what the stakes are. I know that these Dweller fellas turn into World Eaters. And that doesn't sound good. I mean, none of anything associated with a Fleshmancer sounds good to me. Fuck that guy. But I'll tell you what, I am happy to finally be exploring a little dungeon. It's one of the highlights of that demo was I thought the dungeon area was great. I love a good, like, area in an RPG where it's not just, like, corridors for fights, but, you know, something a little unique for each one. Whether it be a little bit of puzzle solving, or just kind of, like, solving a couple, like, environmental things. I guess environmental puzzles, yeah. So, it's just... it's nice to have a game where that stuff is really well thought out. I think I made a stupid. That, like, MIDI pizzicato string thing that I'm hearing right now. Love it. There's a part of me that really wants to know who the composer is of each track. Like, I don't know why I thought... I understand what I did wrong here. I just had a brain fart. Game too clever for me. Kinda wanna know who composed, like, if there's a button to press to see who the composer is of the track. That would be cool. Mending light. Why was there mushroom soup in there? Like, I don't want to drink that or eat that. Do you eat soup or drink soup? Or do you put soup on your body? As a positive, here's another positive. This is all just my impressions of the game as it's happening. I'm not gonna sugarcoat 100% that I think that intro went on a little long and got me kind of, bored at a couple moments, and that's fine. But, I'll say, playing it right now, I am getting those, like, feelings of, like... This reminds me of some of the stuff I love. Damn. Sick. Really, really enjoying this environment and the combat system quite a bit, and the music. The device is broken. We can't activate the bridge. There seems to be a detour through there to the left. With a shot. Valerie? Sounds big. Get ready. Oh, fuck. It's like that thing in Pikmin that you fight. Yeah, I managed to fucking get that boomerang move pretty quickly. And now I've just been fucking it up. It's more the sound. Like, paying attention to the sound is actually quite helpful. Damn. Ooh. Don't like that. Heal again. Fuck that up. I don't know if there's a timed thing for that. Good shit. Our first big one! Haha, we did it. Look, it looks like there's a way out over there. The mountain shouldn't be much further now. Adventurer's vest. And gold. Normal attacks heal for 15% of damage done. That would have helped for that fight. I don't know why I didn't, I forgot that I had it, I guess. Sucks, dog. Dog. Dogleth. Dogleth. What up, dog? Time to meet Elder Piss Baby. Things are starting to move. I'm eager to see what these two can do. Eager and impatient, too. For now, we wait. 3. You know what to do. Ooh, foreboding. Are them's dwellers? I thought there was one dweller. Maybe they're dweller minions. Maybe they're about to have an Eyes Wide Shut party. Where are those parties? I'm asking for a friend. Does anyone know? Because in the movie, it takes place in Long Island. And, like, I've been to Long Island, and I didn't once see an Eyes Wide Shut party. I understand now. You gotta keep it within the current. There it is. Lunar trout. You caught a Hylian loach. You can knock the fishes out? I think if you time it just right, you can knock them out when they jump out of the... Yeah, you can. Jellyfish. Flay up a fucking jellyfish? Why does it turn into shrimp? Fishing mini-games are fun. They improve pretty much every game. Big fan. Mountain Trail, Solstice Shrine. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. A mysterious force seals this. Square is currently looking for games to remaster, because, you know, every new game is an old game these days. I say that facetiously. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes they're worth it. Sometimes they're not. But I wouldn't mind them looking into Chrono Trigger in some way. But I said it before, they scare me. Because what if they get it really fucking wrong? I guess the original will still exist. I just don't have to buy it. But of course I would. Because, I mean, it's kind of my job. Oh, this is where the game starts. Wow, it brings you right up into that point, huh? Really hope we'll get a chance to return to Moon Cradle after this. What if we're sent out into the world right away? Yeah, I don't know. I just wish Garl was here. Certainly could use some celestial willow jam to go with this awful bread. Huh, dream. Hey guys, it's me, Garl! How? How? I've got some right here, guys. I even picked some mushrooms. You won't believe this soup I'll make. Oh, and I found some herbs in the Forbidden Cavern. They'll do just right. Garl? What? You didn't really think I was gonna let you go on an adventure without me, did you? Garl! Garl! So good to see you two again. You look so strong. He was hiding in a bush this whole time. Or maybe he was, like, picking fruit, but they were there, though, for like an hour! You look so strong now. Why didn't you show up for our departure? Are you kidding? There was absolutely no announcement. As soon as I heard everyone gather, I went to the hideout to pack my stuff, but you left so fast. Guys, I'm so pumped for this journey. I know all about survival now. Fishing, gathering, cooking, and... Well, what's wrong? You can't actually come with us. We just wanted to say goodbye. We're on duty now. It's pretty dangerous. You can't mean that. We've always talked about how we'd all leave together after your training. Plus, I spent all those years practicing in our little cave. I'm ready. Look, I may not have any special powers like you do, but I'm built strong and I've been preparing. This here's my shield. I'll be a defensive fighter. No, a warrior cook. Oh yeah? Sure am. I've been doing a lot of reading, too. See, most of the monsters you're going to face won't even be Fleshmancer minions, which means anyone can fight them. You sure about that? Totally. You haven't seen any yet, have you? No, but I'll know when to step aside. Don't worry. Plus, you can't really travel the world with just a few sandwiches. What were you thinking? Yeah. See, you need me. You need me. You just do your Solstice Warrior duties, and I'll keep your bellies full. Garl. Deal? Okay, deal. I'm so happy. No way, this is awesome. Ah, ah. Alright, I'll start the kettle. We have so much catching up to do. I was in the bush for so long. So apparently after we meet this Elder Mist, we'll be able to use magic without using magic and be sent out into the world. That's what we've all been told. I guess finding our own way is a final step of training. Our first assignment is to get to Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. Oh, that's a lot. Your powers sound so cool, though. Can't wait to see them in action. How about you, Garl? That was pretty uneventful, to be honest. All I did was train and learn the skills I thought would come in handy. Every single day I was hoping to see you come out. I'm sure glad no one told me it would take 10 years. Yeah, we missed you, too. It's not fair that we were together and you had to do this on your own. But we're all together now, so it doesn't matter anymore, and I can't wait to explore the world. I want to taste everything. This soup is unreal, by the way. Right? Uh-huh. So how much food did you pack? Just enough for a few meals. It's better to travel light. There's ingredients everywhere if you know how to look. And who knows what we'll find. It's all part of the adventure. Why don't you try now, Zay? Oh, see that bush over there? It's full of juicy berries. Pick them. Perfect. Now we'll make some jam with the berries you picked. Just interact with the campfire. We're ready to cook. See, you're a natural. We can eat that jam later when we need to heal up. Thanks for the tips, Garl. That's gonna come in handy for sure. Don't mention it. I'm ready for some sleep. Same here. And nothing but the stars above us. I'm loving this life already. Well, good thing the weather's nice. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. Good night, then. Good morning. You all ready to go? I'm excited to see what the Elder Mist looks like. Should be straight up. Let's keep hiking. So there's a part of me that wonders if I'm just an impatient gamer. Listen, I know people have plenty of thoughts and critiques about my playstyle and how I play a game a little bit and then don't play the rest of it. You know, some people say you gotta play a full game to fully get the idea. But I understand my shortcomings and my own personal viewpoint of a game. But, I mean, that's kind of just because it's me. It's my own personal viewpoint. And, I might be more impatient as I get older. And I think that's because I feel the time running out. More and more. And, I play so many games that I like when a game can really grab me from the beginning. So, that brings me to me getting a key for this game. I would imagine most companies that send me keys do not watch any of the stuff I do. I was wondering if Bethesda didn't ever get back to me about Starfield because they were upset about my Skyrim playthrough. And like how I've just relentlessly critiqued them in a lot of my videos. But the truth is, I don't think any of these people actually watch. But for me, I do think some games are just not suited to me as much as I would like anymore. And I do think that some games like this, like I said, masterpiece or midsterpiece. You know, some people consider this game a fucking triumph, and some people are like, yeah, no, it's okay. And so, for games like this that are a little bit more, there's some wiggle room, I can only approach it from the way I approach it, and if any of the devs or publisher are watching, I appreciate the key, and if my critiques still end up, you know, being too harsh, that I don't get any keys from the place in the future, that's understandable. I'd rather be honest. I mean, it's happened before. I can tell you that I've had companies that actually have watched my stuff that didn't like what I had to say about a game and then just disappeared and stopped sending me stuff. But that's kind of why I don't do sponsorships. Because I don't like the idea of a restriction. Like, oh, I can't say this thing. It doesn't work for me. I'm not cool with that. But I'm still gonna say that probably 9 times out of 10, if I get sent a key for a video game, the people do not watch it. There's no need. I mean, it's just about PR, like promotion. But if, you know, and I try to be clear about my critiques, if there is one, and I try to be insightful, and, not always that, but if I do that, and people still send me keys afterwards, note that it is appreciated. Wait, where am I going? They said straight up this way. Oh. I think also, speaking of Bethesda, this is just some word vomit, but Starfield. I'm weird about that one. I'm really ambivalent. I wish I could say I loved it, but I don't. I like it, and I think that the Bethesda formula still works if you are willing to give it a chance. And it can be addictive, and the spaceship building's fun, but, you know, I've already seen people say to me that, like, me having a negative opinion of the game has affected their own. It's like, ugh. That's not how this should work. Oh, that sucked. Go. But, you know, every game has its pros and cons, unless some of the Sunday stream stuff, in which case, you know, it's kind of... There have been times it's been real hard to find a pro. Whoa, look at those graphics. Whoa. They brought an oven with them? Man, these food graphics are fantastic. Is there literally just a dude, like, waiting here? At all times for someone to come by? Man, what a... I don't know how good that business is. It seems like a shit business. Mist that actually moves out of the way when you run through it. Not since the fish in Call of Duty has a game had this detailed graphics. That does look cool, though. I really like that. Recipe? As good as the pepper you grind into it. I like the food being the healing stuff. I think that's neat. And it works too because it's also character-based, but it's just, you know, it's a unique little mechanic that I enjoy. And I've played enough Zelda, I should be good at that. I don't know. Physical defense seems alright. But yeah, I mean, this game seems really cool, and there's a lot I like about it so far. I like how Zale got out of the way to watch his friend get attacked. Good friend. Speaking of Zale, there was an RPG called The Last Story on the Wii, made by, was it Sakaguchi? It was like his, you know, company, after he was at Square. It's a little tougher to do that. Anyway, it was on the Wii. It was like at the end of the Wii's lifespan, and I played through it many years ago. And that was one of those RPGs that just dragged on for me. The main character was called Zale. And, yeah, it didn't have an overworld or anything like that. It was one of those, like, point to the place on the map and go there. Which, I mean, you know, not every overworld needs to be tremendously detailed. Like, I'm cool with a simplified, overworld. If it works for the game. Even Chrono Cross, like, you're basically just going to, you know, key locations. But there was other things about that game that didn't work for me. It's been so many years I barely remember it, but the name Zale just reminded me. And I remember that's another one of those games I was like so ready for it to be over. That's why RPGs are so iffy for me. I thought I loved the genre, and yet there are times I feel like I'm being held captive. I remember when I ended up playing Final Fantasy X, and the overworld was just like point and click on a map kind of thing. That was a little disappointing, because I was so used to the overworld thing. To me, the best overworld is Skies of Arcadia, because the exploration is so important to that game's like whole identity. And I just love it. I love the exploration in that. Like flying around in a ship in the sky. It's like the best. It's so good. What could this be? I think they're showing some stuff from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like people are playing it and you know, the overworld is a little different. It's just big zones, I think. But I think they're trying to, like, go as close as possible to what was in the original. So I guess we'll see in February. Very curious about that. Whew. 2 children of the solstice have come for the rite of passage. But I also sense one who does not belong here. Is he brave or foolish? Ooh, let's find out. Welcome, young adventurers, to the sacred pond. Oh, literally a bunch of mist. Welcome. Nice to meet you, Elder Mist. My name is Garl. My, what a gregarious one you are. Enthusiasm is certainly welcome in this place of meditation, but its rites are not meant for the common folk. Children of the solstice, step forward. Ooh. Ooh. It seems you have shown great potential, indeed. Have you weaved your will into celestial fabrics? We have, Elder Mist. Then come closer and let them be imbued by my sacred pond's magic. Ooh, tremendous resonance. Wear them with purpose, for they will augment your innate magic. You shall henceforth have light in the darkest places and protection against the minions of the Fleshmancer. I don't feel any different. Yeah, me neither. Ooh, rest assured, the ability to use magic without using magic has taken root for you indeed. What does that even mean? And how does it work? It arises from need. In the many battles that await you, victory will often demand that you use the use of more offensive magic than one can sustain through spells alone. That is why attunement to live mana is paramount. Live mana. Yeah. Ooh. It allows your attacks to draw from the magic bestowed upon you at birth. Judging by the resonance you create, this power should even extend to your traveling companions. You are ready. Live mana will start manifesting for you the next time you enter battle. Are you ready for your final test? Elder Mist, I'd like to go with them. Ooh, the Elder Mist trials have never been undertaken by anyone but aspiring Solstice warriors. But I want to go with them, please. Interesting, you are the first of the common folk to ever make such a request. Sure is a peculiar one, no doubt limited when it comes to combat, but the warmth of his heart, could he bring it back? Perhaps we should try to find out. I will allow it. Alright, thanks, Elder Mist. Consider it a test of your ability to act as a companion to Solstice warriors. I won't fail. We are ready. Then close your eyes and take a deep breath. Puff my farts. Welcome to the Elder Mist Trials. To pass this final test, you must bring 3 big relics together by completing their associated challenges. The monsters will try to stop you and immune to physical attacks. The use of offensive spells is prohibited. What? How then? Ooh, that is why you must use magic without using magic. Live mana can boost your battle actions with the portion of your magic attack. Embrace this power and your training will be complete. Oh, I have to try that. The trials await. Should you wish to return for a while, simply close your eyes and concentrate next to where you just appeared. Godspeed. One moment, please. I'll be right back. Just got a phone call. My pause button doesn't work anymore. That's weird. Alright. One sec. Okay. I'm gonna have to pause again after an indeterminate amount of time. Could be a minute, could be 5, could be 10. That attack did nothing. Spell would probably do it, but we can't use them here. Guess that's the part where using magic without magic comes in, but how? Some little orbs appeared when I attacked. Maybe that's live mana? Oh. How does it feel? Like power! So if I attack, it should do magic damage now. I see. Okay. Thank you, tutorial, enemy. Regular attacks will not generate live mana. Hold ZR and press A to absorb a charge and boost. Up to 3 boosting charges can be stacked, each adding a portion of your character's magic attack stat to the next action. In the case of regular attacks, the character's innate magic damage type, if they have one, is also added on top of their weapon's damage. Okay. Hell yeah. Video game food. God, I love video game food. Don't know why. I don't know why. I just like it. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, you can get some and not all of it, though. Interesting. Interesting. Just another facet to the combat system. Oh wait, can you get some and not all? Oh, that was weird. Okay, maybe not then. It has a good, the combat system, like pressing the buttons at the right time. It feels good. It definitely feels good. It's one of my favorite aspects of Mario RPG. So it's nice that another game has taken notes. I mean, there have been plenty of RPGs since then that have also done something similar. The fuck is all that? To get this artifact piece, you will need to answer 3 questions correctly. Let's see how well you've learned. Which generates MP? Attacking. Let's make sure you've learned the combat system. We're gonna ask you questions. We tablets. I mean, it makes sense. It's a trial of like a pot cloud. So of course, you know. What's the name of the school you went to? Zenith Academy. Wow, I actually paid attention. It's very unlike my real school experience. I was okay. I was okay in school. Oh, that reminds me. There's this thing I wanted to mention earlier that I didn't. I almost forgot completely about it. Excuse me. So, I had a friend who was convinced because he either read online. Wait, no. Was this before the internet? Yeah, this was before the internet. Or it might have been exactly around that time, like 95-ish. Anyway, we were probably, I guess I was 11 or 12, so the internet was like, AOL was like 95 was when it really became like a thing for a lot of us. But, where's that last tablet? I remember, though, I had a friend in school who was convinced that Psyballs were real. Like Dragon Ball Z. I don't know where he found this out or read about it, but essentially what you could do was you could concentrate enough energy, like I guess maybe like he thought some monks in the world could do this, so he spent a lot of his days in class not paying attention, but holding his hands like a Dragon Ball Z character would, trying to concentrate his mental energy into a Psyball. And I hate to admit it, I tried it too. But I gave up after about 10 minutes. One very important Solstice Warrior duty is to destroy dwellers who become vulnerable during an eclipse. Okay, I don't think I completed the one on the left then. Either that or I'm missing something here that links up to that one, I'm not sure. I love random scattered treasure chests in video games and like RPGs like this. No, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe in a castle or an armory or something, you know, like a treasure room. But otherwise, of course, it doesn't make sense that there's a treasure chest with actual, like, good treasure. And on, like, the road to an area. Should have used that on one of these enemies who was about to attack. Just throws an apple at her head. It just bonks her in the head. Music, though. It's pretty good. Alright, I got the phone call, so here we go. I'll, pause again. Be right back. Okay. I am here. Had a series of conversation that took a while. So, pardon me. Things are good, though. I mean, it's just, you know, when I do my pre-records, I'm sure most of you heard this spiel before, but it's just much more, there's many more distractions than when I play a game at night. This area reminds me a little bit of Mount Woe from Chrono Trigger. Again, I can't help but make comparisons. It's just, there's no way I could not make a comparison. Two balls. There's a part of me that likes the bar, you know, like the combat system, not like the drink. I'm talking about like, you know, like having a real-time, like, gauge of when an opponent, when your turn is and when an opponent is. I like the turn-based maybe a little bit better. Of like, you take a turn, opponent takes a turn, you have a little chance to think about it. But, you know, a lot of the older RPGs that I still hold as some of my favorites. And even some of the ones like Earthbound doesn't have that bar. And I didn't play Earthbound as a kid, I played it later on in life. The Mario Luigi games. I mean, I played a lot of RPGs that were classics. Like Live Alive is a game that I played later in life as well, and that game had a cool combat system. But most of my favorites had that fucking bar. The ATB, I guess it's called. Hoo, the young adventurers have finished the preparations. Huh? And now we fight! Now you understand the power of live mana, but can you master it? We shall see. Now the use of spells is allowed again. I'm gonna have to kill this vaporous weirdo, aren't I? Ah, yes. Face me, children of the Solstice. This boss right now looks like an end, like, or mid to end game boss. Technically he's a hand boss. Ooh, that sucks. That really sucks. That is awful, in fact. Oh, she's just dead. I did good. I done did good. I did good. Okay, so, sword is active. Hmm. Hmm. I guess you can't not attack. Like, you have to attack. Or you can attack the sword. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Could have done better than that. I didn't know the sword was a target, the first, you know, first attack. So I've used a lot of healing here. Almost. Wow, that was that was really good. I feel like I probably almost killed him, but I don't know. It was that fucking counterattack that made this more difficult than it seemed. Than it actually is. It seemed more difficult than it actually is. Elder Mist's sword is feeling better. Well, look at you. Congratulations. Oh, I don't like that. Cool. That was a good fight. I enjoyed it. Making damn sure you can't mash button. How formidable. Ooh, a bright future awaits you indeed. Zale and Valerie, I now name you Solstice Warriors. I knew it. You're the best. Ah, there it is. We did it. I've consulted the mists of time during your trials. When you're ready to leave this place, find me back at the Sacred Pond and I will tell you of your respective prophecies. Then you will be sent out into the world. Don't take too long now. Wait, how do I get out of here? So I have to get going, but I do want to check out the prophecies and find out what that is. And, like, see what the thrust is going to be. Good morning, the time has come to begin your journey. Morning, but it's the middle of the night. Oh yes, I suppose your friend should address that. Address what? Bring us the dawn. We can do that. All it takes is for you to stand on a celestial rune. And then what? Something inside of you already knows. Right this way. Concentrate and bring us the dawn. Wow. That's interesting. Doesn't that suck for other people who are just like, oh my god, it's day now! How did you do that? That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Part is always easier by simply going for it. Now in your travels, you sometimes find mechanisms and seals powered by magical runes that react to time of day. They were put into place by the Solstice warriors who came before you. Some conceal artifacts meant to help future members of the Order such as yourselves, while others seal away evils that were too powerful to confront. Whether or not to look for these artifacts and challenges will be entirely up to you. Now your journey can begin. Come and meet me beyond this chasm. Again, this just has to suck for everyone living in this world. Sorry, I was trying to get a tomato sandwich in a treasure chest. My crops! Crops injured. Cool mechanic, though, and the theming is very strong in this game. I'm ready to be sent out into the world. Okay, here's the prophecies. I will speak them to your mind directly. They're yours and yours alone. Zale, step forward. In order to reach your full potential, you will first need to stare at the night inside of you. Thank you, Elder Mist. Valerie, approach. You have to look down the day. Create paths on water. Okay, I see. Understood. Garl. I get one too? Awesome. You must be mindful of your limitations during this journey. You got it, Elder Mist. Garl, this is not a conversation. Oh, my bad. Carry on. The mists are unclear in your case, but it appears your heart might be warm enough to soothe a long tormented soul. Okay, I'll do my best. My bad. I'm sending you to Sleeper Island, where you are fated to meet a crew bound for adventure. Make friends with them, and they shall help you reach Wraith Island in time for the next eclipse. To activate this giant, give it the name Xtol to be sent to Sleeper Island. To return here, simple go to Xtol and speak this one's name, which is... Well, I suppose we won't be seeing each other for a while. Garl, you ruined it. Now we can't get back. This is the best method of transportation since the canon travel in Secret of Mana. And so it was that Zale and Valerie were sent off to begin their journey with their best friend, the warrior cook in tow. In their quest to get the Wraith Island in time for the eclipse, they would soon come to grips with two very powerful wizards, one by anger beset, the other of life bereft. Okay, so I'm not crazy about prophecy. The prophecy thing and like, you know, and so our adventures continue, like, it's a minor nitpick. I am sorry to even point that out for people that do in fact love this game. It is a very, very cool game, by the way. I'm enjoying it. I see the merit artistically and otherwise. No way, that was awesome. The Elder Mist wasn't kidding, what a ride. Who knew the world was so big? The game has just begun, so my critiques are like, it's hard to even have much to say, but I'm only telling you how I feel, my gut reaction to the first couple hours, and how I like my stories, you know, told in a video game. I am nitpicking, I am sharing personal preference, of course, but yeah, the prophecy thing is not 100% my favorite. Not, well, you know, it's been just done a lot. Yes. Yes. Jeff Goldblum here. But what I can tell you, I've heard people critique the game's writing and story a little bit as well. Like, I don't know any of that stuff yet because it's still so early. And a couple of, you know, cliche things aside, it's like, how can you even judge? Because it's not even a quarter of the way through the game yet. Man, after playing Final Fantasy 16, it is nice to have... That's cool. It is nice to, like, have meaningful loot and exploration. But, what can I say? Game is beautiful. Sounds great. Cool combat. I generally kind of like the character so far. I mean, it's still a little early. It's very, like, we trained, we're gonna save the world, and that's fine. I'm assuming there will be more depth. I assume that in time the game will open up a little bit more. I have to get to a save point. Yeah, so I think, for me, some of the strengths of this game are the environmental design. Like, I remember this from the demo, too. Like I said earlier, I really like the environments don't just feel like corridors. It feels like a world. And, like, obviously the game, like, the homage to classic, like, Square and otherwise RPGs from the time, like, it's a love letter to those games, and I really enjoy that. I don't know if I will continue this playthrough. I'm gonna say likely I just don't have time for it. Spooktober's coming up, I want to do a bunch of Halloween stuff. Interesting. But you never know. Maybe. want to take a look at the next area. Yeah, so the loading times are definitely present on the Switch. Again, I had some long-ass conversations today. You can see the fucking time that it took from the beginning to now. But, you know, I also took some time for myself. So that's one of the things that's nice about these pre-records. I can stagger the recording of them, go take a walk, you know, relax a little bit, have something to eat. But, thank you for watching. Sea of Stars is cool. Intro critiques aside, of just, like, you know, there's a part of me that wishes it would have been a little bit, I don't know, I guess maybe a little bit more combat in the beginning and a little more of the exploration, which is the strong stuff, and then do a little more of the story and, like, kind of fragment it out, or segment it out. But, I'm not a writer, I'm not a game developer, that's just a personal thing. I like it so far. And, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to give you a really good, you know, overview unless I actually played a lot more of the game and or finished it. But I am very impressed with so much of what I've seen here. So, thank you for watching, and that's Sea of Stars. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna do the tuber thing for a second here and ask, what do you think, like, my audience, I'm curious to know what you think of this game, if you've completed it, and if you're still playing it, how do you feel about it? So, let me know. Goodbye. See you next time.